From the Coptic Orthodox Church of St.Mary.Sourian Monastery, this is one of the miracles of Father Falteous of Souriany. One of the monks from Sourian Monastery tells, I used to work in the section of the monastery's farm where a group of workers and I were responsible for grinding the feed for the chickens. The grinding process occurred through a large machine. One of the workers carried a sack of corn behind his back and he was ascending the steps to the crushing machine. However, all of a sudden, I noticed that he was losing his balance and he was ready to fall from the steps. So I rushed to his rescue and I supported the sack of corn. During that same instant, I heard a cracking sound coming from my back. From that instant, I could no longer stand. When the monks who were present saw me this way, they transported me to my cell by car, and I laid down on my back feeling extreme pain. The next day, I was transported to the Hayat Medical Center in Cairo, where I underwent the necessary scans. When the results appeared, they indicated that the fourth and fifth discs of my spine were compressed, and that I had torn some tissues around my spine. I returned back to my cell at the monastery. I was bedridden for 28 days, and during those days I was unable to move or to walk without extreme difficulties. All the medications that I took throughout this time were all to no avail. Hence, I decided to go to Father Falteous so that he could pray on my behalf. With much effort, I was able to get myself to his cell, and I asked him to pray for me so that God would heal me from this pain in my back. Indeed, he prayed for me and he anointed me with holy oil. He also gave me the vial of holy oil to keep, so that I could anoint my back with it. After anointing my back, I returned to my cell, and I began to feel that the blood was rushing down my spine. I then stood up to try a simple exercise that one of the doctors recommended for me, and I did so, in order to confirm that my spine was healed. Sure enough, I did the exercise with all ease, and I was now sure that my spine would function normally. In order to confirm even further, I did 15 consecutive prostrations. Afterwards, the midnight bells rang for the feast of St. John Cami. I went to church without feeling any pain, and I bowed in front of the altar as well as the saints' relics. I attended the praises, which lasted until morning. The next day, I noticed that the workers were pushing a tractor's trailer, so I helped them out. Even then, I no longer felt any pain. The pain in my spine never returned again. This happened through the blessings of the prayers of Father Falteous of Souriany.